Are
Hi,
you?
Naomi. How are you?
You look amazing.
Ooh, so do you. You look all dewy and glowy and pretty.
Thank you.
Girl, you are so badass in this movie. I'm scared of you.
Oh.
I'm like, I'm like, homegirl is cutting off fingers and carrying on. What drew you to this type of role? Is such a you 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 kind of play, from what I can tell, because I've seen your work for quite some time. You play these really broken, complex characters. What draws you to those types of women?
Well, I find a woman struggling and fighting against the system or fighting against her own darkness or brokenness, trying to heal. I find that really fascinating, and I was very much a part of putting this movie together, choosing the director, rewriting the script, changing. Maya used to be it used to be a Jewish couple that came to this states together and runs into the Nazi that was in from the concentration camp that they were in. So the story was very different when I started working on it with Yuval, and I changed it into a Roma woman who has this very troubled past, who lost her sister and was raped, and all these terrible things happen, and then she's been trying to recreate herself, restore herself, heal herself, but she just closed the door to the trauma. And then she one day, as you see in this beautiful small town, peaceful, all the women looks like small pastries, and she's in the midst of all that innocence. She runs into this man that she's convinced is the one who did all these things to her. And then the animal comes up, and all her rage, all her explosive feelings that she needs to deal with, all that comes up. And I find that balance between the fragility and the vulnerability and the rage, I find that is really interesting to go into.
It was really interesting to watch, and I was reminded so very hurtfully so about so many people that were Jewish that were in concentration camps, Black people that were in slavery that, weren't able to get any retribution. And here this woman was in a situation where she was able to do that. That was so fascinating for me. And that ending kind of really took me by surprise. I don't want to tell nobody what it is, but it was everything. You were everything. The costumes were everything. The way it was shot was everything. Kudos to you for such a wonderful, wonderful, complex yet beautiful project. What are you up to next?
Wow. I love being a producer on this one. So I am producing more films. I have a few things I'm developing right now with amazing people. So I feel very honored and blessed. And then I'm preparing a movie. I start shooting in 3 weeks. So I'm in full preparation.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for taking your time to speak to me. I wholeheartedly appreciate it. And good luck with the film.
Thank you. Beautiful you.
Beautiful you. Bye. To keep up with the Curvy Critic, like our page here, click that subscribe button, and click that bell for notifications. Love, peace, and hair grease, y'all.